This screencast is going to show you how to assemble all your pieces together once you've made each individual one. So you see here I have my 2 gears, this is the same axle, I just placed 2 of them, and I have a crank in my box. So the way that you get this is you go to New, and you'll click English and the middle assembly, and click Create. Once you click Create, it's going to be blank, and to place all your pieces, you're going to click Place. Find them, and you can choose either one or multiple at a time to place. So if you want all of these, you'll click that and click Open, and you'll be able to place them as you see. So I have my box, which is what everything is going to be centered around. So I can right-click that and click Grounded, because I want this to not be able to move. I want everything to move around it. So you see I have my little push pin, won't move. So I'm going to go ahead and put my axles into the different holes that they go in. So I'm going to use constraint, and since they're circles, I can use an insert constraint, which is right here. And I'm going to choose one of the circles of my axle and the circle of the hole. And you can see that it's being constrained to that hole, but it's not going through it. So I can flip it, now it's going through, but I want this axle to be half and half through my box. So I can change my offset distance. Either a positive or a negative depending on what you need. So if I do 0.5, that's going the opposite direction. So I'm going to use a negative 0.5. And that doesn't look exactly perfect, so maybe negative 0.4, and that will work. So I apply that, and you can see now this won't be able to, cancel that. This won't be able to move at all. You can kind of see it spinning in there. So I have my crank that's going to go on it also. I can constrain that. Same with an insert, because I have this circle. If I didn't, I would have to use the make constraint, which is right here, and I can click this part of my shape, and I can click the other part of my the other side that it needs to be constrained to. But I'm going to use insert because I have 2 circles here. Now I might want to make this crank be a little closer, so I can still do an offset distance so that it will fit right in there. So now you'll see that my crank can spin, but it can't move any other direction. So let's put my second axle in with the same insert constraint. And I want that to go right through there like that. So I'll apply that. Now I want to put some gears on. So I have this little gear. I'm going to constrain that using another insert constraint here and here. And you can see that's going through. So I want it to come out a little bit. Actually I'm going to, okay, so let's do this. So let's say that comes out. So now I can do my second gear, this circle, and this axle. I'm going to see it. So let's push that down on my axle a little bit. And I can see where that needs to line up with my other gear. So I'll say that about there looks pretty good. Now I might need to change my offset of my other gear. Nope, it looks pretty good, but if this gear was not the right offset, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I can go to this gear, right click, and do show relationships, and I see that this is where it was inserted. If I double click on it, I can change my dimension of how far the offset is. So say I wanted it 0.5, now that's too far, so I'm going to go back and make it 0.4. So right now, all of my pieces are on here. You can go back and hide that relationship. And as I spin these things, though, they don't spin together. So I'm going to show you how to make all of your pieces move in motion with each other in the next screencast.